guys, how you doing? Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If you haven't, make sure you do, guys, please. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like, and click notifications for more videos. Yeah, that's what you need to do. So today, I'm sort of running down my fridges ready for my shopping tomorrow. And so I texted my hubby today and said, would you go into the garage fridge and take out all the vegetables that are still in there from when the main fridge was on the blink? And if it's still usable, can you chop it up for me into little pieces? And then I said tonight when I get home, I will come up with some recipes to use it all up, because I hate waste. I'm obviously trying to keep the food on a budget as well, so you know, throwing things out at this moment in time is just a waste of money, and obviously with the environment and everything else, I don't want to do all that. So hubby has kindly done as I've told him to, and I'm going to show you what I've got. So here we go. Okay, so I've got a couple of florets of broccoli, some carrots, I've got a crown of cooked chicken there, I've got some white and red, actually no, it's not actually, shallots and red onion chopped there, some green beans, some more carrots but chopped bigger, some cherry tomatoes, some beetroot and half a packet of spinach. So that's what I've got to work with tonight. Now this all doesn't really go together, I don't think, and it would be too much of a mishmash. So I'm coming up with another little cunning plan. What I'm thinking of doing is using this, half of that and the cherry tomatoes there with the spinach to make a curry. And I'll put some rice with that for this evening. And then the carrots, I'm going to pop in the slow cooker and make a carrot and coriander soup for next week. And then I'm going to also make a beetroot soup, I think, with that. So yeah, so let me see what happens and I'll share with you how it all comes out. Right, so in my pan, got in here the smaller chopped carrots, the bit of broccoli that was there, the tomatoes and half of the onions. I've also added some lazy garlic and my Durban curry powder in there. So I've just given that a little bit of a stir, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to add some water to that, like that. Okay, and I'm going to leave it to boil with the lid on for about half an hour, so all the vegetables, everything else is softened in there. In the meantime, I'm then going to chop my chicken breast into chunks, which I can throw in a little bit later. So that's dish number one started. Just turn the heat up. There we go. Here, actually I'll show you, I've got here, because I'm on dry October, I've got some tonic water with some strawberries. And again, to avoid waste, I got these strawberries from Sainsbury's, and they were like 20p for a punnet because they were selling them off. And what I did, just took them home, put them in the freezer, and I take them out in the evening if I'm having a drink like this, and they act as ice cubes. But also I can have the strawberries as well, so it's about not wasting anything. So I'm quite pleased with my little fruit ice cubes, and so for 30p I've got a punnet, and I'll just take out what I want when I want. So another little top tip to save some money and to have something nice in the freezer for you. Right, so dish number two is going to be my carrot soup. So I've got the larger cut carrots in there with the rest of the onion. I'm just going to add some coriander into that. This is dried. If you've got fresh, use it, but I haven't, so I'm just going to add that in there. I'll just put a bit more in. And then I've also got a vegetable stock cube there hiding, which I'm just going to add some water to now. Add that in. And I'm going to leave that on overnight tonight to cook, and then tomorrow I'm going to zap it. That will be my carrot and coriander soup for the week ahead. So I'll freeze that over the weekend, so we can just take out what we need as and when we need it. Right, so dish number three, my final dish, is going to be a beetroot soup. There's not a lot of beetroot here, I have to be honest, so it's not going to be massive, but it'll probably be one serving, maybe two maximum. So I've got my beetroot in there, I've got some lazy garlic, and I've also got a beef stock cube to give it some extra flavour. So I'll cook that down. I'll probably add some more water to it shortly, and then once it's cooked I'll leave it to cool, and then I will zap it in the food processor, and again that'll go in the fridge or freezer ready for next week's lunches. So I'll show you it's all finished. In the spirit of not wanting to waste food, this is my chicken that I've just diced up for us, and here is the remainder of the chicken which we don't eat. So it's the skin, bits of soft bone, you know, underneath the actual breast of the chicken, which I'm going to save for dogs for treats. So even the waste goes to the dogs, so that then they will love this. They will really will love it, rather than binning it. Any tiny little bones I will bin, don't give them those. But this, because it was slow cooked, some of the bigger bones just literally disintegrate anyway. So for them, it's perfect. So I wouldn't risk my dogs with little tiny bones, because I'd hate them to get lodged in their throat. I really would. But as I said, most of this is just the bits of the bottom that I wouldn't eat, or the skin. Look, skin of the chicken, things like that. So they're gonna love that and love me. Okay, so I've now added in the green beans and the chicken chunks. I'm going to mix those in, and when the green beans are almost ready, I'm going to add in the spinach. There you go, so there is the spinach in there. So I'm just going to leave it to cook for a little while even, while my rice is cooking to go with it, and then that's ready to serve. Beetroot's cooking nicely, and then the slow cooker's also on over here for my coriander and carrot soup. That'll be ready tomorrow, so I will show you that at the very end as well. Right, so here you go, I've added the rice now, so I've got a lovely chicken and vegetable biryani for the first dish out of the vegetables that we had left over. The beetroot has now been turned off, so I'll leave that to cool and liquidize that tomorrow morning when the carrot is ready as well. I also have another portion here which I can pop into a plastic container and freeze again for another meal in the week. So definitely nothing is going to waste here at all. Here's the beetroot already cooked. So as I said, that's just going to cool off now, and I'll liquidize that when it's cold. Right guys, so you saw last night I had my dinner and I had some leftovers, so it's in there as well. So that's going to go into the freezer, and I've marked it Maria curry because hubby's going to make himself some lamb curry later, which I won't eat. So he'll have lamb curry one day and I'll have that. There's my beetroot soup. There's only one portion, which I thought, but hey ho, it used up the beetroot. These stickers aren't sticking, so I might need to go and get some more. And then I've got 3 portions of the carrot soup, so that one's going in the freezer in that food tub, and I've dated it so I know when I put it out how long it's been in there. And then for work, I have these really nice soup mugs, and when you put in the microwave, that's my washing machine finished. You just click that, pop it in the microwave, the air comes out, but it's all there and you can eat out of it and cook from it. They're brilliant for work. I would say just put some cling film around them, or a inside a sort of plastic resealable food bag, because they can sometimes spill, not always, but if there's liquid in there, I've known it to fall out into my my cool bag for work. So yeah, so what do you think? So yeah, by simply emptying my fridge yesterday and getting happy to chop it all up, I've managed to come out with what we had dinner yesterday, didn't we? Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 7 portions of food. Out of food, we probably, if we'd left it, could have got thrown away. What a waste! What a waste of the environment, the food itself, money, everything. And actually, would I have planned to make carrot soup or beetroot soup out of those ingredients otherwise? No. But because I wanted to use it up, it's quite dark actually, sorry. Wanted to use it up, I've managed to create some dishes that will go in the freezer that we can just pull out in the week, and they're not wasted. So if you like that guys, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click notifications guys. So with hubby not work at the moment, I am looking at ways to save even more money with the food shop and the food that we eat, making sure it's still healthy, nutritious, etc. So yes, I'd love to share it with you, and if you've got any ideas of things that you've done when you've used up leftover food, let me know. So I'll catch you later guys, see you soon, bye!